now tuned into the greatest. Turn the music up in the headphones.
What is up, YouTube? Mark Hicks coming at you with another video. This is just a cluster of things. So probably the most asked question I still get on YouTube and Instagram is still, how do I get into selling shoes? How do I make a lot of money selling shoes? Because people like the kind of aspect of trying to sell shoes. It seems kind of easy to some people, and it's, well, it is fairly easy, but they think like, you know, it's like a lazy man's game. You know, you can just kind of chill, do everything, but we'll talk about a couple different ways to go about it. One way, if you have a lot of, let's start with a lot of ways. If you have a lot of money to invest, if you have a lot of money to invest, you can go to stores like StockX.com and Goat app, and you can search for steals. So if you're able to buy something that you think is a crazy price, go up in value in the future, you'll be able to sell it and make a profit. And so when you're looking for steals, you have to be willing to spend money and you have to be willing to sit on it. The hardest thing in the shoe game is to buy a shoe and sit on it. Like for the people that follow my Instagram, I had 25 pairs of Jordan Black Toe 1s. Those released in 2016. So I sat on them for 2 years and I was able to make a $190 profit on 25 pairs. So $190 each. So 190 times 25. You do the math. I left college. So that is one way. If you have a lot of money to invest and you can sit on the money and it's not like urgent. Because some people, what a lot of people don't like about the sneaker game is because what happens to the market is kids will buy shoes sometimes with their mom and parents' credit card. So they have to get that money right back so they can pay their parents back, and they just take whatever little profit they make. So that kills everybody else's profit, because you got a bunch of kids selling the shoe for $270 and the shoe should be selling for $350. So there's no profit in it, you know. Everybody makes $25, and I don't get why people are in the shoe game to make $25. That would seems like it's a waste of time when you think about it. Another way is a way I've never been a fan of. It's the new age computers. You have to be able to get a crazy bot, and when a shoe, golly, when a shoe like this releases, you have to be able to get, now since the shoes aren't selling for a lot, you have to be able to get like 20 something pairs all online. Hey, I'm not an expert on it. Don't ask me how it's done. I just know when a shoe like this drops, you gotta be able to get pairs. If you're one of those people that strike out every time on sneakers, then this way is obviously won't be for you. So it's tough. I mean, this is a shoe that everybody thought was gonna be selling for, I think 2 weeks before, sold an early pair for $650, and now they're going for $325. Never fun. But yeah, the online bot way, you know, bot way, not me. Can't do it. I don't know anything about, well, I'm not good at that type of stuff. So, but yeah, a lot of people don't like that answer because they think that obviously it's complicated, and if you don't know a lot about computers, you will struggle like us all. Another way, which is the way I started, you gotta network and you gotta make friends with your local stores and your mall. So when they get surprise stuff, when they get extra pairs, when they get a return, they gotta contact you so you can go up and, you know, make some easy money. And they'll be the ones that be able to help you a lot. You have to be able to go to a mall, and I always say, when you go to the mall and go into a shoe store, people need to know your name. If this is what you're trying to do for a living, like making 6 figures, I mean, it's not too crazy to think about. I mean, it sounds crazy, 6 figures selling shoes, and the shoe game doesn't seem, and the resale market doesn't seem to be doing so hot lately, but it's possible. There's a lot, I know a lot of people that you can do revenue up to $250,000, and obviously your profit should be in the 6 figures. So network, and you know, you gotta, your local contacts need to be on lock, so with some releases you can get them, no doubt, easy. The last way and the easiest way to make 6 figures, get your hands on some of the most limited pairs of shoes that release. And I'm talking about the pairs, that go for $2,800. I'm talking about, it's tough. It's tough, so we're not gonna fake it. It's crazy, and it's crazy hard to get a shoe like this. Say if you're trying to get it on a Nike, or if you're trying to get it in stores. You gotta have connects across the nation that will help you get shoes like this. Especially if you don't have a lot of money to just be throwing around. Like if you don't have $10,000 and you can buy a bunch of pairs. But just put this in perspective. Just put it in perspective of what you will be able to do when you have shoes like this. We only bought 20 pairs of these for $1,000 a pop, and sold them all 20 in a bulk deal for $25 a pop, and that's just a quick $30,000. You're able to do stuff like that. And I mean, I obviously don't work alone, so on some stuff and some of the crazier stuff, you have to have partners and you have to have other people with connects. It'll be hard to do it by yourself, but you know, that's just the shoe game. You gotta be able to get some crazy stuff. You wanna make 6 figures, find a way to get the crazy stuff. It might take money, it might take a little hustle, but hey, this is where the crazy money is, in the crazy pairs. People say resale is dead, but how is resale dead when this is a $2,800 shoe and it retailed for $200, $250? Come on, man. That's an easy $2,500. That's rent for 2 months. Or is that? Come on, man. Or if you're getting killed by a random apartment that wants to charge you $1,800 and an extra $500 for 2 parking spots, yeah, it'll be 1 month. But not the point. But yes, reselling, the most common question I get. If you want to make 6 figures, you just gotta hustle, and you just gotta find different ways, especially in the shoe game that's now like everybody and their mom's a reseller. StockX is killing the sneaker game, but it's StockX is a necessary evil. I wouldn't even call it necessary. I don't know, it's just evil, but I like it at the same time. It's crazy because it's so easy to sell on StockX. You can literally just sit at your couch. Oh, I got a size 10 Space Jam for sale. Oh, I paid $245 for them. It's gonna cash me out at $280. I just made a quick little, I don't know, $35. So it's so easy because you could just sit there, they send you the label, you just slap it on, throw it to the UPS store, you just wait a couple days, and then bang, it hits your account. So it's simple, but the prices will always come down. StockX, all the sellers are just boom, 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 and they just lower it, lower it, lower it. So it's great for buyers, which, as you see, I am a buyer. I buy a lot of stuff. So it's great for buyers, but terrible for sellers. But it's one of those things. But you know why we do it. I've been doing this for 6 years, 5 years. I don't know, it's been a long time. But it's tough. Making 6 figures in the sneaker game is not fun, but it's possible. It's stressful, but with patience and with grind, you can do it too.
A few moments later.
And I mean, it's crazy, but this is why I do it. Because we all need gas money, man.